beautiful souls, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jameson and I am PrettyYoungTarot, and I am here with another pick a thing card all about what your person wants you to know. So we do have 3 piles. You can either refer to the thumbnail or you can choose from pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Go ahead and pause the video now to make your selection if you would like to. I'm gonna bless our space with some love spray, and I ask that my guides and your guides come together to bring you guys the most helpful, honest, and helpful, honest, best messages. I swear, this, even though Mercury retrograde's over, it's not over for my brain. So I am going to start with this beautiful heart here. So how this is going to work is I'm going to pull an animal archetype as well as a just regular archetypes to get your energy in this connection, their energy in this connection, your guys' joint energy, and then we'll get messages and also some letters as well. Okay. Pile number 1. So this is going to signify you and how you're coming up in this connection. This is going to be your partner. And your connecting energy is the wolf. Attributes showing up for the viewer. Also, since this is a general, you can take whichever side you feel like applies most to you. Just because energy can be interchangeable. Energy for their partner. Oh wow, that's a lot. Got 3 shadow attributes and 1 light attribute. This person definitely could be an air sign because of we have storyteller, poet, and seeker, so definitely an intellectual. And I always associate the octopus, even though it's a water spirit in this deck, I always associate it with you know, kind of like air energy, because they can get themselves out of sticky situations. And that's so fitting because we have shapeshifter here at the bottom of the deck, and I'm using this as like the archetype energy that is affecting the connection. So we do have skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. The shadow attribute is projecting an image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Okay. So first and foremost, I am going to read directly from the guide because I'm still learning this deck, how you're coming up and with this buffalo spirit. So your person is perceiving you as being grounded yet heavenly, so practical yet spiritual, and says the hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet it is the heart and mind that rise towards heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, and bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and we will allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. So you're showing up as being trusting and pure in presence. It's beautiful. Your person is showing up as an octopus, which is I'm pretty sure about having poor boundaries. Okay. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. Yeah, so the octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this result is well intended but messy in relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. This person could be a Gemini. I'm just strongly getting that energy already. They believe that that's what's meant, or that's what it means to be close. And if you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of the octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries, be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. And then it says when it's in balance, which technically it is in balance because it's upright, it means that this person is interested, engaged, and intelligent. So yeah, definitely very strong air sign vibes. The connecting energy between you two that this person wants you to be aware of, or their higher self more like wants you to be aware of, is the wolf. In reverse. Someday I'll learn all these cards. Okay, so the wolf is the guardian of the family, tribe, activism, and rituals. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps, although it would surely be uncomfortable at first. Practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. So when out of balance, it can be judgmental and dominating. So there is definitely heaviness in this connection, and for some of you, I'm getting the sense that maybe this person has poor boundaries when it comes to like people in their life, like their family, that might be affecting this connection. So what does your person want you to know? What does Paula's person want them to know? Hierophant in the Tower in reverse. So we have the Empress here. So definitely children could be involved in this connection. Okay. The Devil. Yeah, so this person could be very codependent on their family or friends, or they may have an addiction of some sort. I feel like you would be aware of this. I think that, like, okay, so what I'm strongly picking up here, well, first let's look at like your light attribute and your shadow attribute right now, just so I can understand from your perspective kind of how to navigate this. So you have Messiah, which is serving humanity with humility. Like, you are very, like, for the commonwealth. Like, you want what's best for everybody involved, and you're very resourceful, and you also don't, like, you might bend, but you don't break. And this can be a challenging energy, a dynamic to have here, just because, my music stopped. This can be a hard energy to have with a person like this, because you may like want to try to help or fix the situation, and this person, like, it's not always the best approach. I mean, it's honestly almost never the best approach, because these sorts of people like need to learn boundaries, and or else they're gonna keep like taking from you. But we'll get more into the energy. For your shadow attribute, you're having misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability, and entitlement. So there is a possibility that, and by the way, this is the athlete, you might, like I said, like, it's kind of in the same realm. It's like your strength might be kind of working against you in the situation, because you could be allowing this person to like manipulate or use your energy in ways that aren't healthy for you. wouldn't be healthy for anyone. But because you have like that buffalo spirit that can be like somewhat stubborn and like just like really forward moving and forward, like you might be taking on so much that like there's like an imbalance here. And okay, so let's just get into the tarot. So yeah, we have the Devil. This is like peeking up. Okay, this is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's a possibility that like you're not with this person right now, or things could be kind of a little bit lackluster in the emotional department. This definitely could be a marriage, or someone that you were married to, or someone that you could have been engaged to in some way, with the Hierophant and the Justice card. But there seems to be some sort of injustice that occurred here. And with the Tower, like something, it's like someone is avoiding, it's almost like, for some of you, like take it if it resonates, you could be avoiding a Tower moment in this connection because you don't want to be single, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Or for some of you, maybe this person has like commitment issues and is avoiding commitment and like letting go of the Nine of Pentacles energy, which is all about I'm like, maybe like they don't want to give up their independence, or maybe they associate like independence with like this person could be very guarded, like just not expressing their emotions. And maybe, yeah, like I am getting the sense that this person is very defensive, and that their wall, like they definitely do have walls. Like honestly, you could, like when you try to like have a meaningful conversation with this person, they could actually run for the hills, or like go take a drive, or like have to leave the situation because they get overwhelmed. But at the end of the day, they do want success and victory in this connection with that Six of Wands. And they do want to release this burden. They're just really not sure how. And it's because of this octopus energy that it's like, I just feel like this person has a lot of influences in their life, and a lot of like people who pull on them like energetically. They are very attracted to you, and they want you to know that. Before I get into the asteroids, I do want to read their attributes that are affecting this connection, which seems to be a lot of shadow attributes. Yeah, okay, so inability to commit to a path once found, and that's like what I said. It's like I feel like this person has a, like, they don't want to give up their autonomy in some sort of way, and I feel like for them, it's like expressing themselves, because there's no cup cards. I feel like this person doesn't like to be vulnerable or feel vulnerable. It's like they can't commit to the energy of being vulnerable. Like maybe they like physically can commit, for some of you, because the Hierophant is upright. Like they can commit to like spending time and money on the situation, but when it comes to their emotions, they, like I said, they like could run for the hills, like literally. And then they have Angel in reverse. So this is the acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. That's interesting. So for some of you, maybe like this person's family could be religious, I'm getting. And it's almost like they could be religious but not spiritual. Like, do you get what I mean? Like religious people can have like very strict, and that is very Hierophant-y. Like it's very like traditionalist, and they can be bound kind of by these like ideas that have been instilled in them since they were young. Like, and codependency is like can be found a lot in like religious communities, or communities that just have like, you know, very traditional values, or cultures that have traditional values. Like, take it as it resonates. And I feel like this person is somewhat of like a black sheep in their family, or like they are different, because I'm seeing just like the head of this octopus is like being lit up with like all like technicolor. Like this person sees the world differently potentially than this group that they are in, or that is influencing them. But at the same time, they don't have strong boundaries around these people because they do care about them, and they also don't want, like, they'd rather just like concede and give their energy continuously rather than to like set a boundary and like cause issues. But I see that because they don't do that, that's causing issues between you and them. And they like, because it's here, and like this is what they want to tell you, like I feel like they recognize this, but they don't know how to get out of it, because like they have extended themselves in so many different directions, and with the devil, like they feel like stuck, like trapped. So their last shadow attribute is the storyteller in reverse. So it's making up tales that harm others, and this person could be somewhat of like a gossip, or they engage in gossip, or they don't stop gossip. And that could be even like pertinent to like your guys' situation. I do feel like they feel like bad about that, or like they identify that that is like an immature energy. But I think that this person just kind of, like I said, they get like sucked into like this devil energy, like the people around them, like, but at the same time, it's like I feel like they don't want to let go of it, because they're afraid to like totally leap in to this connection and like kind of surrender their like autonomy. Their only light attribute here is poet, which is expresses soul insights in symbolic language. So this person, like I said, could have a really good way with words, like, and I do think this person is insightful. I think that honestly, it's just like their mind is like their greatest strength, but also their greatest weakness. Like, if you get what I mean. So for your guys' asteroids, we have Vesta, and this is all about groups of women. Like, it's like, okay, so for some of you, this person could be in a marriage and they can't seem to break away from the marriage. Or this person has like a mother figure or some prominent female figures in their life who like really take like pull on this person's energy. Like for some it could be like a sister, like people who are very codependent. And I feel like this person wants to break out of this cycle, but they just feel like they don't have the resources or the means or really like the strength. And it's like, I think that's one thing that they also want you to know is they really like recognize your strength, and they wish that they were like you in that regard. Yeah, and there's like, because it's like female competition, like it's almost like the energy of when someone's mom or like family, like siblings, like female siblings, like become jealous of the partner, because it's like they feel like you're taking away their time or whatever. And it's like this person doesn't know how to navigate that energy with those people, or like set the proper boundaries, or like maybe they even try to set the boundaries and then they get talked out of it, you know. So with the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles, they do have lust, or the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person could also, for some of you, if you resonate with the fact that this person doesn't want to commit to you, because they want to be single, like they don't want to lose that. It's almost like they feel like relationships could be traps, because not necessarily that they want to be intimate with other people. For some of them that could be the case, but they see, like, they don't want to be boring, because like the Hierophant is all about like I mean, Taurus energy is like, it's a known fact that Taurus is just like kind of boring. Like, no shade to Taurus, it's like that's what makes them so consistent. But it's like, especially and like Libras too, they like the attention I'm getting. Like, I feel like this person could be a little bit of like an attention whore, and they could be a musician or a poet or someone who does something like written. Like, they like this competition, like, of kind of being in the spotlight, or like manipulating other people's energy. I don't necessarily, like, I don't think this person's like a bad person, because I don't think they're doing it like maliciously. I think it's honestly like that weird. There's like a shadow aspect of like Aquarians where they're so in tune with sociology and like psychology that they honestly just want to see what they can do, if that makes sense, or what they can get away with, or like, I don't know, for somebody like this person honestly could be like a clout chaser. And it's just difficult because I feel like they want to stay in connection with you. Like they feel they're very attracted to you. They see this like purity. Like you have such a pure essence about you. And like if you've been intimate with this person, I do see like they like intimacy's on point. But at the same time, it's like they feel like they would have to give up some form of like maybe even like nightlife or like lifestyle, and they just aren't ready to like settle down yet. And it's not personal, it's just like something that their soul feels called to do. So for this like Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, we have Asmodeus. Like this person is very sexual. Like I'm not gonna lie, Asmodeus and Lust are both very similar energies. And then we do have Bacchus, which is an overindulgent energy. This person very well could have a sex addiction, or like an addiction to whether they consciously are aware of this, or because sexual energy is very close to creative energy, or I mean it's the same, they both come from the sacral chakra. This person manipulates other people out of their energy and uses it for their own gain. I'm getting that for some of you. Either way, this person has, I mean, toxic patterns, bad habits that they don't want to compromise on. For some reason, they feel like they need this to be powerful in some way or to feel successful. I'm very interested to see what the love messages that come through are. But yeah, this is a Babylonian god of lust and fatal attraction, being hooked, sexual bondage, and entrapment. And I think that's another thing, is like I feel like they see you as Asmodeus. Like I do think this person is very lustful by nature. They may have quite a past physically with people. Like the wands are energy, so and it can literally mean like energetic bodies. But it's like they feel like it's a fatal attraction. Like it's like they can't be who you want them to be, or they don't want to be necessarily like committed, but they can't let you go. But they feel like they have to in order to progress. I feel like this happens with people who are in the spotlight. So like your person, I mean, we don't own the star here or anything, but like you, when being in a relationship is like bad for your reputation or whatever, but it's at the same time, I feel like this connection is meant for this person to transcend those ideas of like, it's also like if this is a masculine, which I think that it is, like they like Claire Nocti talks about this all the time, and it's all about how like men are supposed to restrict their sexual energy, and I feel like this is really a calling for them to learn how to utilize their energy and stop taking from other people and like use it constructively, because expending their energy in a bunch of different areas and allowing people to take from them like that is actually like taking away from their power, and they don't even realize it, I don't think. I think this person, like, they love the game. Like, they probably like mind games. Just immature energy. But with Bacchus here, it's like the Roman god of wine and agriculture and fertility. But it does symbolize, like, overindulgence in drugs and alcohol and being promiscuous. So it's like, For some of you, this person really is considering letting go of this lifestyle to have victory with you. But for a lot of you, I do think that this person feels like they need to release you in order to achieve this fame or success or whatever it is that they think they need. Then we have Nessus. So yeah, it's dealings with the dark energy of abuse, and being the abuser can have to do with like trauma and toxicity and taking advantage of other people with no thought or feeling. In a way, so I do have like a love card that has a lot to do with oh man, I lost my train of thought there. It's a love message. We'll see if it comes out, but what does this person want you to know? This is just like a general deck. This person definitely has addictions of some sort, like whether it's drugs, alcohol, sex, money. It's a physical thing. This person could be a Taurus, but they don't want to be like the high elevation. Oh my god, yeah, you're irreplaceable. It's like, even though this is like the life that they want, they can't stop thinking about the fact that you are like the one. Like, I feel like they feel like you are the one. Like, they're so attached to you, despite, it's like their mind. Like, it's like their mind and their heart aren't on the same page. This person wants you to know that they need healing. Someone here has anxious attachment style. This could be your twin flame, because we have true twin flames here at the bottom of the deck. And they're saying, I'm sorry I didn't see you before. So they're crying over spilled milk. This is like 5 of Cups energy. So they are feeling regretful. This issue that they have with addiction is part of their ancestral karma. They want you to know that you make them giddy. So yeah, for some of you guys, this person was unfaithful in the past or has issues with being unfaithful. We do have narcissistic tendencies, but there is true love here. This person is damaged. I kind of want to see why. Like, what is the trauma that shaped this person? I might have to look into tarot. I feel like it would help you guys to know. I feel like maybe this person doesn't know, but their higher self wants you to know why they are the way that they are. Okay, so they do want to be committed and faithful to you. Gossip. Like I said, I feel like this person is quite the gossip. Jealousy. I'm getting the sense, so in childhood, this person has siblings. They were overlooked a lot. And this made them feel unworthy. Yeah, they're like, I don't know who I am right now. They're getting karma. If this person fucked you over in the past, they are getting karma for it. I do see that for a lot of you guys, you walked away. This person could also have very like strong issues with like abandonment. Like, their core wound is abandonment. For some of you, I feel like it's a father figure that they didn't have, or their father wasn't the best. For some of you, I'm getting that their father was the one who introduced them to like substances and like that type of life. Like, that's just coming through as like I'm getting visions, like clairvoyant visions of like this person like drinking with the family at a young age. But yeah, we have lack of self-worth and esteem and power struggles. So yeah, this person has always felt like they had to fight for attention, and so now they use their sexuality as a means to get attention, and they fear losing that outlet because they don't know how to validate themselves. Kind of just want to. So what happened in their childhood? What was this? Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person had to fight for to even feel seen, potentially even heard. 10 of Cups upright. Yeah, or they could be like, there could be just 2 siblings here, and they are like the not chosen child. 9 of Wands again. This person has a lot of different personas that or masks that they wear. and they're all broken. And 9 of Pentacles. This person could have even have had run-ins with the law, like I'm getting a DUI for some of you. Could have been arrested. There could be like domestic violence cases too. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so their mom also, their mother figure, more than likely, for some of them, their mother figure actually was abusive towards their father figure, and their father figure left, and that's why they have the abandonment issues. Regardless, I mean, it doesn't always matter. Like, it doesn't really matter necessarily why this person is the way that they are, but for some of you guys, if you know about this person's past, like, I'm getting very, like, Keeping Up with the Joneses sort of energy, like they were almost like, this person could have been, like, born into some like, status, and it's, like, fake people, and drugs, and alcohol, and, like, all of that. It's, like, honestly, like, that, like, in a very extreme way, like that rock star life, but it could just be, you know, just well-to-do families, or even like upper middle class, like super rich kids by, like, Frank Ocean comes to mind. It's like their parents were so focused on, like, superficiality and money and appearances, and there was a real lack of love, and so they look for it in everyone that they meet, or they try to take it from other people. How does this person feel about group number 1? We have very soon, attraction, codependency, make the effort. So I do think that this person, if you guys aren't in communication, they are going to make an attempt to come back, because of this, like, attraction. You could be even, like, manifesting this person. And also, if this is your twin flame, then you guys are usually always manifesting each other. They are going to try to make the effort, but I do see that their addictions are still present. So this is kind of like balls in your court sort of situation. You need to know your boundaries and really focus on, like, taking care of yourself despite whatever this person does, and, like, kind of suss out the situation. So let's pull some love messages, and then we'll get the initials. The emotions this connection gives me is overwhelming. It's definitely unlike anything they've ever had before, because I feel like this person is really good at not getting attached. But there's something about you. And they say they want to be more than friends at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you guys, this is like you friend zone this person, or you have to see them in some capacity, or they said, I don't understand. I could use one of your hugs right now. I want you, and the separation is killing me. So yeah, they're really missing you. I feel like they don't understand what's going on in their life. I feel like they could be potentially going through, like, a spiritual awakening, or resisting a spiritual awakening with the Tower in reverse. Because this person is so physical, like, they only know, like, they only understand their, like, physical desires, but there's, like, a higher calling here. This person says, like, God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. So sad. You are my son, and I should have hugged you tighter and longer the last time that I saw you. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, like, you give great hugs. You could even give, like, bear hugs. And, like, this person's really missing that feeling right now. We have, why'd you only call me when you're high, at the bottom of the deck, and I let my ego get the best of me, and I ruined everything, my biggest regret. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, this person made some really poor decisions, and they're looking back on how, like, things could have been so different had they known then what they know now, basically. But I still feel like this person is out of balance, and they don't understand their emotions, really. Like, this person definitely still has a lot more healing to do. Finally, we have, I've deleted so many drafted texts and chickened out on calling so many times. Probably when they're intoxicated. I'm trying to become a better me for you. So yeah, these are the things that they want you to know. And I feel like they don't want to be like the shapeshifter energy anymore. They don't want to be toxic. But at the same time, they don't know how to see themselves out of this. And this is part of their ancestral karma. Usually people with like BPD are raised by someone with BPD. And like I said, their mom could have been abusive towards their father. And their father could have coped with it in similar ways that they cope with it. And this is part of their ancestral karma that they're going to have to break. And a big part of that is you leaving and them going through this. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 1. I'm going to pull some letters. I feel like the main message, like the thing that they want you to know, is that they want to change and that they are attracted to you. They do love you. Like they see you as a true love. They see you as a soulmate. And they recognize that they're fucked up, but they also don't know like how to stop. Like they're tormented, honestly, by their inability to change, or not really their inability, but like just a like lack of awareness of what they could do to get themselves out of the circumstances. Okay, so letters. But I only did 3 piles today, so okay, so we have 2 7. This person could be 27, or the 27th could be significant. We have 2 Ds. This person really likes your chest area. N H A, another A. Oh my god, 3 Ds? 3D. Maybe you guys saw a 3D movie together or something that could be like relevant to someone out there. Okay. Oh wait, this is an L. That's the 7. You guys, like you could be getting a text from this person. I would say email, but I don't really think people do that anymore. I really feel like you dipped out on this person. Or they could have dipped out on you, because with P and E, I don't know, I'm like, peace out. Got the club going up. I spend way too much time on TikTok, guys. 3 7s. You could be seeing 777. And we have leap. They do want to take a leap into this connection. Okay. See if we can make any words. Pest. I feel like they don't want to bother you. They could be afraid to approach you. Like, you are intimidating to this person if you were unaware. Legs. They like your legs. Whack. I feel like you literally like, dude, your shit is whack. Like, you're on some fuck shit right now. So for the big initials, we have D, H, E, N, G. And we do have A, W, A, K, P, E, S, T. Hell. I feel like this person like feels like they're living in hell right now in the separation. Guest. Like, be my guest. I feel like, and that's not how you spell it, obviously. Like, guys, I know how to spell, but oh my god, walk. We did have walk away. Walks. You guys could have they miss, like, if you guys ever took walks together. He walks. Like, I feel like this person really wants to learn how to walk away from the situation. And then we also have jest, which reminds me of like just like, first off, I think they want to make a gesture, but I think that they also are a jester. like a trickster, you know, like that Gemini energy. Hennessy, you might know that they like that. But hens also, I don't know, something about like eggs maybe. Get D. Dude, this person wants, like, they want you physically, definitely. Paw. They might like, if you have like a dog or a cat, like, where you guys could bond over animals in some way. Okay, and then for numbers we have 2, 4, 7, 7, 7, 6, and then 9, or another 6, however it resonates. So the month of February, March, July, June, or September could be important, with the following dates like the 2nd, the 4th, the 7th, the 6th, the 9th, or the 24th, the 27th, 26th, or 29th. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 1. Let me know if that resonated down below. I'd love to hear it, and I hope to see you guys in my next pick a card. Also, if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box down below. Moving on to group number 2 with this Ariana Grande fragrance mini. I really like her fragrances. I think it's because I'm a Cancer and she's a Cancer, and I don't know, I just like want to support my fellow Cancerians. So music could be something that's relevant to this connection. So how is pile number 2 coming up in this connection? I feel like this, I feel like it is a blended energy. Okay. And this is how your person's showing up. So definitely you guys could be water signs, or you could be a mix of air and water. Your guys' connecting energy is rabbit. Let's get your light attributes, or your attributes. They're not always light, but they help me understand, and that is what matters. I feel like this one wants to be upright. I don't know. You could be a Reiki healer, or someone who studies energy healing in some sort of way. And I feel like that's supposed to be upright. I really don't feel like that's supposed to be in reverse. I feel like you might have a tendency to hold grudges though, because with that elephant spirit, like elephants have memory, and like in reverse I can kind of see that as like, I will forgive but I will never forget, like that sort of thing. How's your person showing up? This person could be childish for sure. Could be a Pisces as well. Yeah, okay. Definitely showing Pisces energy. Yeah, you guys definitely connect through music in some sort of way. This is the connecting energy. We have poet, so expresses soul insights in symbolic language. So definitely 5D communication is going on in this connection. So what does this person want you to know? Oh, they want you to know that they see you in your power. Oh my god, yeah. You could be a Libra or a fire sign. Okay, this person wants you to know that they really want healing in this connection. if you're in separation from this person, they do not enjoy it. I'm like thinking there's like that TikTok and it's like, I like it, I don't like it. What does this person want? Okay, I'm struggling with an addiction. Chill the fuck out. Okay, these all came out in the last pile. I feel like that's just old energy. Hold on. We'll see if it comes out again. Also, I hope I didn't just wake up my daughter with that. Okay, they came out again, so. Other people really could have affected this connection. I'm seeing literally all of those cards just came back out. Okay, they want you to know this is awkward. They feel very awkward in the situation right now. And I'm gonna take a drink really quickly because I am super parched. Okay. All right, let's dive in. So for you, you're showing up as the otter spirit mixed with the elephant spirit in reverse. I'm going to read it directly from the book because I'm still learning. Otter spirit's really playful though. I love the otter spirit. And you could definitely be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I feel like otter is really like Cancer in my opinion. There you are. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. So perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. So when it's in balance, which you are coming up as in balance, it's full of love and needs nothing. So very self-sufficient energy. And then we have the elephant. And you're coming up as having the imbalance energy of this one, but it's unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Wow, you guys have like great energy. Very spiritual. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles, so if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured that the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Interesting. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. So when it's out of balance, it is misunderstanding fate. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing, like, you could feel like there is like an injustice in the situation, but Spirit wants you to know that it's for the greater good. It's supposed to be this way. And your person is showing up as the fish. Okay. So restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. Lost in the sauce. All right. The fish loves to be subsumed. I've never heard that word before. I think of myself as a pretty educated person. Subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of this fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces. Dear fish, As the peace or deer fish, not like deer fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. So when it's out of balance, it's distracted and changes its mind often. This person could be a Libra also, or they could have Pisces, Libra, or moon in Libra in like the 12th house or something. Your guys' connecting energy is the rabbit in reverse. Oh well. There you are. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. So the rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the greatest idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up dust clouds of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and your words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. So there is like a very palpable law of attraction thing going on here, where you guys, like, especially if you're fighting a lot, so I'm not necessarily seeing a separation. There's a lot of like negative talk that is attracting negativity into the connection, and when it's out of balance, it over explains and talks too fast. Okay, so let's look into well, first off, I'm going to look into your light attributes just to gas you up a little bit before we start this reading. So you are a healer. So passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And then we have the student. So humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. And then the thief, which is sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Real light worker vibes there. Your person, it has the child magical in reverse. So this is pessimism, depression, and disbelieving miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. That's great. Yeah, this person's lost. And then we have child eternal in reverse, which is inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. And then we have the Messiah, so exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So they have a God complex, but don't think that they have to work or change. Like, imagine like a child having a God complex. They'd be like, stuffed animals are gonna make our dinner, we just need to sit at the table. That makes sense. And then they have angels, so helps those in need with no expectation of return. So this person is a caring person at the end of the day. But I do feel like they are also naive and could have a little bit of an ego. And I feel like you challenge that. Like, honestly, this player energy, I'm not even necessarily picking it up as like being like a fuckboy. It could literally be like this person is just like immature and like they talk too much, or like there is too much like teasing, I feel like. And I feel like you could be the one being like telling this person to chill the fuck out. Okay, so they want you to know that they recognize that this is out of balance. But they also want you to know that they are struggling with some form of addiction, which could also be just codependency, which is very likely when it says dependencies on other for like money and stuff like that. Like, this person could have like a very overly nurturing mother who kind of stifled their growth. And it's like they want you to know that they're working on it. Like, this is a really hostile way to tell someone that they're working on it, but I feel like you can take it on one hand, but at the same time it's like this person, like, I feel like they speak without tact, if I'm being totally honest. But they do see you as a true love. They want you to know that. Like, I'm hearing like, I don't want to be a player no more. I just crush a lot, which is a total Libra thing. And then if you are in separation from this person, they're really missing you, and they're trying to hear or like ask people about you with that gossip card. I'm not getting the sense that they're talking shit about you. I feel like they're literally like trying to hear if there's like any gossip about you that they can like maybe you guys share a friend group. So you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. And you could also have this person's kid. You could co-parent with this person. Either way, they see you as being very abundant and beautiful and like would be a great mother and all of those empressy things. Like you take great care of yourself. Like you don't need them. They also want you to know that they know that you don't need them and that you can do like you can be bad all by yourself, like that sort of thing. But they are really jealous. They're jealous of the people who get to be around you. They're jealous that and even if they do talk shit, or even if they've had like, if you guys have had arguments in the past, I feel like a lot of it is fueled by jealousy because you possess so many qualities that they want and they don't recognize within themselves. But all relationships are mirrors, so it's like they do possess those things, but they have like it's like you have it, like that star quality, like it's undeniable. Like they can't, it's like your light almost makes them feel so much darker, if that makes sense. But they're so attracted to you because you have so much lightness and you are so beautiful and you are so like inspiring. Like that's like the word that I'm getting. It's like you could be like an entrepreneur or some sort of creative, and like I'm getting that with the Queen of Wands and the Empress, and it seems effortless. Like you, like they love that you make everything seem so effortless. And I also feel like you're not like gaudy, like with, or like overly concerned with like money, and it's like you find beauty in like the little things in life. And I feel like this person like really admires that about you, and it's like I feel like they're jealous of the fact that they feel like they can't, like they don't see the world through your eyes, and they wish that they could, because you make everything look like gold, even if it's like literally a piece of poop. Like you probably have like a beautiful like environment. You keep your area very serene. You have I'm getting some Virgo vibes here, like Virgo, Leo, cusp sort of energy. There's also Aquarius here. It's like, and they feel so connected to you, like on a heart, like through their heart. And like I said, I do think there's like a 5D telepathic connection going on here. With the Six of Swords in reverse, they're having a really hard time letting you go, and they want you to know that if you guys aren't in communication, if something happened, you guys are like disconnect, this person is finding it damn near impossible. Like they just want to heal the connection. Like I feel like they feel like you connect them to the divine. Like they feel source through the connection that they have with you, even when you guys aren't together, but even more so when you are. Let's see what asteroids are affecting this connection. I feel like this person literally, like you make them nervous. They don't know how to talk around you. And I feel like that's that rabbit energy. And you may even have like a little bit of that too. But I feel like this person just like, yeah, you know those people who just like can't have an awkward silence? Or they can't have silence, they just assume it's awkward. So they fill it with like some, like a joke or something. And that's honestly makes it way more awkward. Person is really attracted to you with that like Asmodeus kind of popping out. What does this person want group 2 to know? Okay. Child. They want you to have their kids if you don't already have them. Also that indicates like a childlike love, pure, like a pure love that they feel for you. Okay. Let's get down to brass tacks. I know it's like for someone who likes to talk a lot, you sure tight-lipped right now. Isis. So yeah, you guys could be counterparts just because Isis and Osiris, astrologically speaking, oftentimes they're looked at as like twin flames. Yeah, and you have Osiris here. So this could very well be your divine masculine. But this is making connection to places we've been wounded by societal conditioning and where we need to transform ourselves. Individuation, regeneration, destruction, death, and rebirth. This person wants you to know that they want to be your person. They want to be able to make you proud. But they have a lot of growing up to do. With Eros, you know, they find you very like sexually attractive. They desire you. They have like you like spark, you know, stir up them sexual energies and like that sacral chakra, and they just feel super passionate about you. We have compassion, so displaying compassion, sympathy, a desire to help and comfort, love for humanity's sake, and charity work. So I feel like for some of you guys, this is them asking you for compassion towards them, because I feel like this person, it's almost like the type of energy of like a nervous like schoolboy who like literally does not have any game but can't shut the fuck up. And it's like, if you would just like being coy and quiet would be a better option than being like that type. God, the energy I'm just getting is like jokes that aren't funny, doing things that aren't funny. It's like immature, and it's like honestly like they're trying to make you laugh or something, and like to some degree like maybe some of the stuff they do is funny, but I feel like you're so mature and like, and they're trying to impress you, but it's coming across as like so like childish. Like not childlike. Like childlike is good and childish is bad. It's like almost like you wish that this person would just use that childlike innocence but not be childish. But I also want you to know that they really see the like how compassionate you are, and how like, because I mean you're a healer, you guys are very spiritual people. They see you as someone who is extremely like, you know, you're on your path of light work, and they love that. They just want to commend you, because I think you've also really helped this person identify a lot of things and places in their life where they need to grow up. And then we have Hecate, which is all about like standing at a crossroad. I feel like this person wants you to know that they are looking into spirituality or becoming more I don't even know, like aware, like they're coming into greater awareness. I think this person's going through a dark night of the soul also, because we have depression. I feel like we saw something else that said depression. So what are your love messages from this person? What does this person want them to know? Okay, so they want you to stay optimistic. We have forgiving and learning. So yeah, like I said, they really want healing in this connection. That's something that they want you to know for sure. Wedding. They want to marry you. For some of you, with the release your ex here at the bottom, it's like they don't want you to release them because it was like in reverse. For some of them, if you're wondering if they haven't released someone, like they have released that person, or if, I mean, I haven't seen any, well, I guess there's 3 pentacles. So if there is an ex involved, they want you to know that they're trash. They don't want them. Okay. Let's get your like actual love messages about what this person wants you to know. Oh God, this person has like, you can tell. So the way that I see, like when cards come out in chunks, oftentimes I think of it kind of like pathways, like neurological pathways that like a person like will, you know how when you're making up stories in your head or you're thinking about possibilities, it like kind of like is like a road. Like that's how I feel like these energies pop out. It's like they're connected. So I didn't know what I had till it was gone, and I'm not used to feeling out of control. So yeah, I mean, you definitely, like, you went toe to toe with this person. Y'all are equals. And I feel like this person was definitely not expecting that. Like, they've never had someone, like, challenge their authority. Like, they've had people cater to them their whole lives, I feel like. And then finally they're like, oh, shit. I just want you to be happy. So at the end of the day, they want you to know that even if you don't end up choosing them, like, they'll be happy with whatever decision you make. Because they understand and they just truly love you. Wherever I go, you're with me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That telepathic connection. I'm different now. Like I said, they're going through a dark night of the soul. So, and then I want to make the effort. You're worth it. And at the bottom of the deck we have, I know I shouldn't ask, but will you wait for me? So this person does want you to know that they do plan on coming back to you. But if not, it's so sad. If you're with someone else already, or if you choose to not reconcile and heal this connection, they want you to know that they hope that the next person that you're with buys you flowers and holds your hand and does all the things that they should have done. I'm so sad. And you guys are probably like, it's not sad. He made his bed. But yeah, they really want to learn from this situation. And either way, like, even if you guys don't ever reconcile, like, they will learn from this. Like, their life is forever changed because of you. Like, you're more than just arm candy. You're more than just, like, a pretty face. Like, you have substance. And this person wants you to know that they admire that so much. And if you've been feeling down about this connection, or, you know, kind of worrying about what this person thinks about you or anything like that, they want you to know, like, to stay positive about the situation, because, like, despite how things might look on the outside, they do truly love you deeply. This is a very meaningful connection to them, like a true love, like even could be like twin flame, like end game, you know, like they, like I said, like, I don't want to be a player no more. And they hate that it's awkward between you two now. Like, they wish that things could just go back to how they used to be. So I'm gonna pull you guys some letters. I don't know how my videos are always so long. Like, I'm gonna make a quick video tonight, and then by the end of it, it's like almost 2 hours. Good thing I only did 3 piles, because Mama needs to get some sleep tonight, because your girl got 3 hours last night. Oh, my bag is breaking. Oh, my daughter is awake, so I'm gonna have to pause this in a second. Sometimes she goes right back to sleep. CC, some of them could be CC, or that, I mean, those could be initials, right? Cry. They want you to know that they've cried over the situation. Some of you could be nurses, I'm feeling. Tammy, Tamara. Tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow, only a day away. Some of you guys could have met this person when you were 18. I also have a J. Jam. James. Okay. She's getting real pissy. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Hopefully she stays asleep. 3 things that could be relevant. Also, the name Corey. This person could contact you in 18 days, because I'm getting like T-minus 18 days. And I think it's going to be in the form of a text message. Also, I nearly broke my ankle when I went to go get her because my foot was asleep. And so for someone out there, because I think that everything that happens in like while I'm reading is relevant. Something with the ankles could be specific for someone out there. Like maybe you helped this person like when they like broke their ankle or their foot or something like that. Totally random, because we also have two, or like I'm getting like toe jam. Maybe you used to get pedicures with this person. Anyway, and then also I do think, like, for some reason this was coming into my mind, projection may have been an issue in this relationship, and they also want you to know that they're realizing that now. A lot of the insecurities that they had, like especially what I got, like that cry, like maybe this person like said you were childish, but really they're the one who's childish. That was just something that came to mind. But anyway, that's all I'm seeing for you guys. Group number 2. Oh, also, since you picked out the perfume, I do think this person, like, and the Empress was there and there was a lot of Libra, this person loves what you smell as well. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys so much. If you guys want to book a personal with me, all the information is down below. And I'll see you guys in my next pick card. So, for our last pile, which is the Angel Aura Quartz, this is your reading about what your person wants you to know. What pile 3's person want them to know? So this is going to be how you're showing up in the relationship currently. Alrighty. I feel like this wants to be upright. And then this one. And then the horse. It's connecting you both. Getting attributes for you guys. This is a very spiritual connection, I can already see. Someone here could be verbally abusive. What does group 3's person want them to know? Or at the very least, just be very cutting with their words. So this is supposed to be you and this is supposed to be them, but take it as it resonates. You can be on either side. This is a more masculine energy on this side, and this is a much more feminine energy, but this could also be a same-sex relationship I'm seeing. This person wants you to know their life is not going according to plan. They definitely feel stuck in karmic cycles. Oof. This person's experiencing some form of heartbreak right now. Another wounded soul. Another day, another wounded soul. Okay. Alright. For some, this isn't going to resonate for everybody. For some of you guys, this person was traumatized or abused, potentially even assaulted, potentially sexually, as a child, and no one believed them. And this is something that they still haven't healed from. This person has a lot of negative energies in their life, in the form of people, and their own inner dialogue is really negative as well. And I think that they're starting to realize that the impact that this has had on their relationships and their ability to stay balanced within relationships. Okay, this person wants a reconciliation with you. I'm just gonna get all the cards laid out and then we will dive in. Yeah, this person doesn't have a good understanding of what the meaning of sex is supposed to be. This person has a lot of fear. They do want you to know that they do love you, though. This person, I'm getting literally like, I am in misery. There ain't nobody who can comfort me. Oh yeah. This person is really stuck in traumatic cycles from their childhood. They're replaying cycles from their childhood. They have a fear of intimacy. They only know what conditional love is. This person has never experienced unconditional love. Okay, yeah. Their thoughts are what keep them away. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have, please let me make it up to you. First and foremost, I'm going to look into your animal spirit, their animal spirit, or, you know, whichever way this goes, and then the connecting spirit. Okay, so you are that. So you could be an air sign. Okay. So darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before merging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was visible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of subtle senses of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. So, this is accepts, adapts, and adjusts. I mean, that card kind of came out like, I feel like it's a mixture of like the positive and dark attributes of that card, so you could be struggling to let this person go, or you could be reminiscing about this person a lot. And then they're coming up as a swan. Did I read the light attribute for the bat? It accepts, adapts, and adjusts. Okay, so for the swan, we have effortless creativity, sensitive, mystic, elegant power. So the swan represents heightened creativity in Hindu mythology. The goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of a graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. I think my laptop died. Oh well. Hopefully you guys aren't like married to the music. When it's in balance, it's the infinite creative power. For some of you guys, I really feel like this might be you. Or you guys could be mirroring, because this is a mirrored image. And then your guys' connecting energy is the horse. Oops. So momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. So the horse represents the most masterful form of energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus and meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. So when it's in balance, which it is for you too, it achieves anything and never gives up. Okay. So this person over here, their energy is coming up as the Prince. So romantic charm and potential for power. This is very Scorpio energy over here. And then it's the King in reverse. So this is excellent excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. And then over here we have the Visionary and the Trickster. This is very Gemini, Saggy axis energy. So with the Visionary, we have capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. You guys, like, I really feel like this is you guys, but obviously take it as it resonates. This person on this side is a mystic, for sure. And then we also have the Trickster, so transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. So this is giving me like Uranus or Aquarius, Gemini vibes. So what does this person want you to know? We have the Four of Cups rooted down by Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse rooted down by the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords rooted down by the Ace of Cups. This person is distraught. Like, they are, pardon me, fucked in the head over whatever happened here. I see that this person spends a lot of time thinking about this connection. They feel stuck in the past. They feel trapped and bound by their past decisions. They feel like this is, like, I'm hearing like this always happens to me. Like, there's almost like a victimhood mentality going on here. Like, honestly, like, feeling like I lost the one. Like, and I feel like this person has tried to move on and they can't. Like, they feel like nobody balances them out like you do. Nobody, like, I'm getting, like, they feel like they can't heal. Like, they can't get over this. And this person is stuck in the past. I feel like this person does have a fair amount of hurt from whatever happened here. Like, they may have felt like you played them in some sort of way, or like maybe like you were using them for sex, or like, I think this person could be very like hyper aware or like overly cautious, like hyper vigilant about like, I really get the sense for some of you guys this person could have been a rape victim, and they're really afraid of being used, but their fear of being used, I think, sabotaged this connection, although they recognize that it had extremely high potential, and they regret like letting that just slip through their fingers, like literally. So we have like, I have so many regrets. And they want you to know that they weren't ready for this. Like, they've only ever known what conditional love is, but they do want you to know that, like, however things are now, they really feel like things were way better when you guys were together. And this was interesting. So with the Five of Swords just showing itself here, I feel like this person has a lot of people in their life that are trauma bonds. And what that means is like people that like they've slummed it together. Like, this can be like drug friends or like party friends, like, or friends that they've like helped out of like bad situations. But in general, like, these relationships usually are more like toxic than they are healing. But the reason why they feel healing is because misery loves company. And this person is just really self-sabotaging. They are extremely, like, and this is why I feel like it is this person's energy. They're controlling to the degree of they don't want anything bad to happen, but because they're constantly trying to control something, or like, how am I trying to phrase this? They're trying to stop something bad from happening, so they manifest something bad happening. It's like the type of people who like don't express themselves because they're afraid to let people in, but then because they don't let people in, or like they're afraid to express themselves because they don't want to get rejected, but then they don't express themselves and then people walk away from them because they're emotionally unavailable. Like, that's not a relationship. This person wants you to know that they're in a really dark headspace, and they are still like really just so attracted to you. Like, I'm telling you, like, this person like really feels like they can't let you go and they just want a chance to make things right. We have I will return for you right underneath that, and underneath that we have I've been seeing the signs and synchronicities that either you've been sending them or spirit has been sending them, and this is really opening up their mind to the possibility that there is something greater and that there is a life outside of these toxic, heartbreaking cycles that they continuously find themselves in. They want you to know that you bring them balance. And I feel like they didn't see it before. But I feel like they didn't see it before because this person definitely struggles with like depression and mental health issues. It's like they really don't feel deserving of unconditional love because they've never seen it or had it. It's like they don't trust it. And I think that you were offering them this like Ace of Cups, and because we have here a series which is all about, it's like parent like love. It's like unconditional. It is the most pure unconditional love. And they really see you as like an angel that like just like came down from heaven and will like just bless them in so many ways, but they could not allow themselves, because of their past and because of their trauma and their negative thought patterns, allow themselves to like really embrace that, and like they psych themselves out. And this is because of Medusa, which like, so this is like the wheel, it's like the karmic wheel, right? And the Three of Swords, like this, and this, if you haven't actually looked into Medusa, she's like, that mythological story is fascinating. But this is like it's all about the primal power of the subconscious and how we subconsciously attract things like to bring about like our childhood wounds, so that we can face them head on and like facing our fears. And there is like, as I said, like some sexual undertones here. Like, this person, for some of you guys, like this person, like they don't just fear emotional intimacy, they fear literal physical intimacy. But what's interesting about like rape and abuse, sexual abuse victims, is they can vacillate between hyposexuality and hypersexuality. And this energy can, it changes, and it can, like I said, it vacillates. And it kind of also just depends on like their attachment style, and but it's all, I mean, aside from like the core wound, is like this person, I feel like this person could literally have like withheld sex in the relationship as a power play, because they were afraid of being taken advantage of, again, because we have Sado here, which is like sadism. And in a way it is like a twisted thing about like wanting to make others suffer, but it's also about self-harm. So it's like this person subconsciously seeks out situations that are abusive towards them, and if they aren't in a situation or somebody else is abusing them, they might even have the tendency to abuse themselves, either through like alcohol, risky behaviors, or literal like cutting. Like this person, you might know this person was a cutter or is a cutter. Yeah. This person is suffering. And I feel like one of the love cards is going to come out as like, I don't want to add to your pain and stress. Because I do feel like you have such a lighter energy, or whoever this person is has, like over here, has such a lighter energy, and like this person feels like a burden to this person. So for some of you guys, you could be this bat spirit. You could be the one with all of this trauma. And you know that this person can identify this in you. And in that case, this person does want reconciliation with you, but they are trying to keep an open mind because I think to some degree they realize that they can't facilitate your healing. Like your partner should never be responsible for the other partner's healing. They are someone who is there to be supportive, but it's not healthy for like this person to play like the therapist. And obviously, you know, take it as it resonates. This could be like, you shouldn't be expected to be this person's therapist either. Like whoever's in the dark place, like you'll know which is which. I mean, to some degree, I think that like you guys do mirror, but I don't think that whoever has the trauma history is the one in the like who's worse for wear. At the bottom of the deck we have, I will settle for being your friend. Oh my god. And then we have, I want to be more than friends. The way you've handled the challenging situations in your life is inspiring and you make me proud. I'm trying to become a better me for you. I want you to come over. This person really wants to see you. They wish they could lean on you at this time, but I feel like they also recognize that, like, they shouldn't. At the bottom of the deck we have, I should have hugged you tighter and longer the last time I saw you, and you've been such a source of strength and support for me. I'm glad that you are a part of my life. We have, why'd you only call me when you're high? I obsess over our connection. I don't want anyone else. I want to bring you pleasure. And then God bless a broken road that led me straight to you. And I need you in my life. Yeah, this person feels so, like, lost without this connection. Like, if you are in separation. I mean, even if you, like, and in the case if you guys are in connection, this person wants to be able to, like, allow you in. They said, you'd never guess, but I miss you. And I thought of all the ways I want to propose to you. So, like, this person has, like, serious intentions. But at the same time, it's like, you guys aren't at a vibrational match because someone here really, really, really needs healing and really needs to do that work, like, by themselves. In a way, because I feel like it's hurtful, like, to have, like, for someone in this connection, the lack of intimacy is challenging. Because they constantly feel like they want something that's unattainable. And it's not that, and I feel like they know that it's not always going to be that way. But it's just too hard right now. Like, honestly, I think that you both need healing. Like, one person needs to heal trauma from childhood, and the other person needs to heal from this connection, from what's already transpired. At the end of the day, this person has mad love for you, and they always will. They want you to know that, like, they think, like, literally they think about you all the time. Like, they feel like, I'm getting, like, literal, like, chest pains from how deeply, like, they miss you in this connection, and how they regret how they treated you. They regret not being cooperative. They regret not letting you in. Like, they regret, like, everything. I'm sorry if you guys can see, like, my daughter, like, I'm pregnant. I don't know if you guys know that, but, like, she's kicking intensely right now. This person is addicted to putting themselves in situations that leave them feeling bound and stuck because, like, we accept the love we think we deserve, and they think that's all they're worthy of. Like, this person may even, like, be into, like, bondage, because it's like a subconscious manifestation. It's like a physical manifestation of their subconscious wounds. Like, they wish they could love you the way that you deserved. I feel so drained. Like, I had a lot of energy before this pile. They don't want you to feel like they're not attracted to you, because I feel like that is something that could have happened here. But they want you to know that it's like they can't connect emotionally when they're intimate because of their trauma. And so in a way, it's like they, how do I put this? Oh, I'm like shaking this. This person is like heavily like anxious. They avoid physical intimacy because they don't like the way that it makes them feel with you specifically, emotionally. It makes them uncomfortable because they don't associate, like, they haven't integrated the part of themselves that, like, associates love and sex as, like, something that, like, that, you know, like, making love, like, that's, like, the whole purpose for people who don't have sexual abuse. But this person sees sex as, like, and this could have played out in their past relationships too. It's like not this feeling, but they've used it as a power dynamic in the past, because this person could be attractive, and so they could have used it to get what they want. It's like, in a way, it's like merciful in their mind. Like, they're being considerate of you by not being physically intimate. And they would want you to know that. Because they don't want, because, okay, so this is it. They see sex as something people do as, like, a using energy, like a taking from someone, and they don't want to take from you, but they don't know how to do it any other way. So for some of you, you could have been friend-zoned, even though they do, like, they are attracted to you and they would want to give that to you, but they can't, they have not yet gotten to the point of soul retrieval where they have integrated those two facets of themselves. They have healing to do before they can use their sexual energy properly and in a healthy way. like they have a blocked sacral chakra. Oh, you could be dealing with a Sag or an air sign, or Scorpio. And this is also like Scorpios have a tendency to test their partners for loyalty. And that could have been a dynamic that happened in this relationship. And one of those tricks could have decimated this connection because it went too far and they crossed a boundary. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. For some reason the name Jesse is coming to mind. I don't usually do this with my hands. I don't know why this is coming through. This person feels you when you're not around them. And they also try to, like, etherically, like, touch you. They may even try to engage with you sexually on the astral realm because they can't in the physical realm. But they can emotionally connect to you there. There could be Pisces energy here too. Like somebody could have a Pisces moon. If you guys have strong Virgo Pisces axis in your guys' composite chart, one of you is the healer and one of you is kind of like the broken. And oftentimes this is it's a past life connection and you were sent to heal this person. And you're even healing them through separation, even if you don't recognize, like realize it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pull your guys' letters. Sorry, that was a little bit of like a heavy reading. So many of you guys' messages out there. Okay, I don't know what this is. I think it's some form of money, like currency. Is it a euro? No. Okay, I look dumb. I don't know what this is, but this probably applies to someone. Okay, so we have the number 6, 7, so maybe even Cancer energy. So that's June and July. You could be co-workers with this person. Could be, or some form of like co-op. You could work at a co-op. I feel like somebody has a lot of questions. Like there's just so many unanswered questions. Like honestly, things could have like really shifted between you guys really fast, or like maybe there was just kind of something that was like never spoken. This could be an ex, obviously. I mean, it's rat. Somebody could have been born in the year of the rat. You have Dan, tadpole, little sapling. Like that's honestly like this person is so emotionally stunted. Like they are like a tadpole. Okay, so we have 2 9s, a 6, and a 7. So September, June and July could be significant, or June 9th or July 9th. Data? Yeah, we do have data. Somebody could be a data analyst. Cox. Someone's last name could be Cox. Somebody could have some, like Courtney Cox. Friends. Do you guys watch Friends? Tax. Yeah, I feel like this is for someone, this connection is extremely taxing. Con. Somebody could feel like they've been conned in the situation. Conrad. We do have Conrad. Contract. We don't have all of it, but I'm seeing it. Dare, maybe. Maybe you guys have played Truth or Dare. I don't think that this person is very good at truth. Axe, this person could be like a woodworker or do something in like construction or manual labor. Or like a contractor. I think that's all I'm seeing. Darren. Duran. Courtney? Court. I'm definitely getting a Courtney. I'm almost getting like a like that's making me like reminding me of like Courtney Love and like Kurt Cobain. Like that's honestly like it's like that kind of darkness. And I think he was a Pisces. That might be wrong. He's either Rahu dominant or K2 dominant. I think he's Rahu dominant. Anyway, like I said, this person could have had a suicide attempt in their past, or like a near-death experience or something. Also, we have Rando. Like, I feel like if this person does sleep with people, it's literally random people. Because, I mean, you don't have to, like, it's not emotional. Cat. Somebody could have a cat. Car. Something could have happened relating to a car. For somebody, maybe this person literally got hit by a car. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 3. Please let me know if this resonated. If you guys are interested in booking a personal with me, all the information will be down in the description box below. And I love you guys, and I hope this was helpful and insightful in all the ways that it needed to be. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.